have a question, you put it, okay? But first of all, I want us to familiarize ourselves with what we have on the board and with ourselves, okay? Then we can start the process. So how many are we now? How many are we? As at the last time, I was talking to myself. I'm still talking to myself. I don't want to talk to myself. So welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. So how many are we? Like and share, do a lot, okay? So I'm waiting. This is what we have here. We are giving, so we are giving y. We are giving y equals to the cosine of 3x. Y equals the cosine of 3x. And we have to find dy dx. So how can we find dy dx? It's very, very simple. So dy dx is, you are going to differentiate this, okay? Start with this. Don't start with this particular one, okay? Start with 3x. So which means you have d dx of 3x, close the bracket, then multiply by, change this cos to sine. So change this to sine and repeat this here, 3x. Then when changing to sine, from cosine to sine, you are going to have minus. So that is why you have something like this. This is the simplest way to handle this. All right. So you have something like this. Differentiate this one first with respect to x. Then multiply it by changing this to sine. So from cos to sine is minus. Minus accompanies with then 3x. So let us go ahead and differentiate. Differentiate 3x becomes 3. Okay, whenever you differentiate 3x, it becomes 3. Then don't forget there's minus here. So you are going to include the minus right here. Okay, then we have sine 3x. This is the solution. Yes, it is this very simple. So in JAMB, you don't need to bother yourself. Just know that you are going to always multiply by the differential of this. Okay, the differential value of this is going to be multiplied here. Why changing this to the opposite sign? If from cos to sine, or if it's sine, it changes to cos. All right. Now I have a question here. But before then, I hope we understood this trick. This is simple trick. Yes, some person will go ahead and use function of a function, also known as chain rule. But we don't want to waste time using that here. Just understand that you have to differentiate what's here. Use it to multiply here, then change this cos to sine. And when doing it, the sign minus accompanies the sign, and that solves the problem. All right, that is how simple this is. So we move to this. The second one is this. I hope we have followed this so that I can clean it because of space. You know, we are using vertical orientation and not horizontal orientation. So do well to get this down, okay? Put it down so that we can move to the next stage. So without wasting time, let's go straight to the next phase. So let's solve a similar question to that, okay, for better understanding. So we are going to clean here. Let's change here to sine. This is another question. Yes, similar question from past JAMB, okay? Y equals sine 5x. Okay, this is 5x, sine 5x. So let's find dy dx in this case. It is very easy, okay? Dy dx. Now that we have our y, in this case, to be equals to the sine 5x. And we have to find the differential value, dy dx, the derivative, that's what we call it. All right, so let's find the differential value here. The differential value is going to be the same thing with the previous one. Differentiate this, so we have d dx of 5x. So write 5x inside the brackets. Then multiply. This does not affect this, okay? They are separated, okay, before multiplying together. Multiply it, change sign to cos. So it becomes cosine here. Cosine. Repeat the 5x here. There will be no minus attached to this. Okay, from sine to cosine, there is no minus. It remains positive. So that is what we have. Then the next phase is for us to differentiate this. Differentiate only this. The differentiation does not affect this, okay? Because we have already changed the sine to cosine. So what is the differentiation of 5x? Is simply 5. Then times. This one, don't differentiate it again. Just come here and write cos 5x. Cos 5x. So multiply together. We are simply going to have 5 cos 5x. This is the simple way to do this. It is very simple trick. You don't have to bother yourself. You don't need to worry yourself. This will help you to hasten up and not waste time at all. So thank you very much for watching and welcome to AZ Science TV. I appreciate the fact that you are joining me in this live stream. Thank you very much. If you can hear me, please, I want you to put in the comment section. If you are joining me right now, please engage the channel. The channel is for both of us, it's for all of us. This channel is not for a single individual, it's for all of us. So we are working together to move together, okay? To move through, because we are pursuing a dream. Okay? We have a vision we are chasing. So that's why we are here together. So please don't forget, AZ Science TV is for you, all right? It's for you. So do well to always engage the channel. If you have any question, any suggestion, if you have any better methods, no problem. Why not bring it and let's work together with it, okay? I appreciate suggestions. I quite welcome suggestions a lot, okay? So thank you very much with this. I hope we are all here. Hope we are watching. How many are we? Please do well to drop your questions and I'll be very happy to be, okay, I'm seeing a question here. Somebody, oh, someone's already solved it. Wow, that's great. I have Moses, TG's, yes. Please forgive me if I can't pronounce it very well, okay? And let me just call it Moses. I think it's better, right? So somebody saying I should add a question and answer sticker. Please, there is no question and answer sticker. Just put hashtag, then ask your question, okay? After hashtag, ask your question. Just bring in hashtag, okay? I will come and check your questions and I will address it. So someone has already solved it even before I got there. So the scholars are back again. That's Moses for you. So thank you very much, Moses. I don't know your other name. The name seems to be very kind of okay, difficult for me to pronounce. Just bear with me. Let's leave it at Moses. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope it is well understood. This question is quite easy. In fact, Moses has already proven that the question is easy for him. So I hope it's easy for everyone else too. Now let's go to the next one. Look at this one. Same thing, okay? Find the derivative of this. Let's look at this. This is sine. Okay, we are going to use sine. So let's look at something like this. This is if y is equal to sine. Okay, if y is equal to sine 3x minus 2. Yes. So this is it. You can see what I'm saying, right? We are saying the same thing. Whether it's derivative, find the derivative of y equals this. That is, they are the same thing. They can come in form of derivative or any form. Look at it here. So how do we solve this kind of thing? Same procedure, same rule. So we have our y here equals to sine. We have our sine equals 3x minus 2. Yes. So Mr. Moses, I do hope you can solve this, right? Do well to solve it. Let me see. Because you solved the other one. Before I was shocked to see answer there. I didn't even know that you have already joined me. I appreciate you. You are very much welcome and you are a bona fide member of this channel. Yes, you are a bona fide, no, you are not just a viewer, okay, for engaging the channel alone. Thank you. Thumbs up, thumbs up. So, Mr. Moses, let's solve this together. I think we can do this. Yes, you can. If you can do the other one, same procedure. This one will be dissolved. So I'm waiting. Just a few seconds. Yeah, I know you get the answer. So I'm watching. I want to see how you're going to solve it. How are we going to solve this? Yes, Mr. Moses. Okay. Please, if you are watching me, please, I want you to comment, okay? I want you to chat me up. Chat me up so I can know who you are and how we can work together, right? Only Moses has chatted me. One other person, two other persons have joined Mr. Moses. So chat me up so I can recognize you, okay? And we'll work together, right? We can't be in a class without communicating. We have to communicate, okay, by recognizing ourselves, right? So this is y equals sine 3x minus 2. So what is the y dx? We are going to take it without breaking our bones, okay? So sine, we are not starting from here. Remember I said we are going to start from here, right? So that is d of dx, open bracket, bring in this one here, that is 3x minus 2. This is what we have, okay? Then after writing this one, times, change the sign to cosine. So we are going to change the sign to cosine here. We are changing sign to cosine. Then repeat everything here. Repeat it again, okay? After changing sign to cosine, repeat the algebra here, inside here. So we are going to repeat it by writing 3x minus 2. This is what we have, okay? We have repeated it here. This is how we are going to put it. Just change sign to cosine. Then differentiate this one. Use it to multiply what you have gotten here. So look at what we got here. We are going to differentiate this. So let's differentiate. Remember, when we differentiated 3x, we got 3. So differentiate 3x, we are going to get 3. So which means we are going to write 3 here. Then when we differentiate minus 2, it changes to 0. Whenever you differentiate a constant, whether positive or negative, it changes to 0. Remember, 0 or minus 0 is still the same. Whether 0 or minus 0 is the same, okay? So that is 3. So everything here gives us 3. Then times. We are going to multiply with this, all right? That's times the cosine of 3x minus 2. This is what we are going to have here, okay? Then we can go ahead and combine it together using the products. So that gives us 3 cos 3x minus 2. This is the final answer. You can see it. No matter how they bring this kind of work, no matter how this kind of work is brought, just crush it like this and give it back to them. Okay? Just send it back to sender. Send it back to them. If JAMB brings it, crush it, give it back to them. If WAEC brings it, crush it, give it back to them. If any exam, whether it's G, it doesn't matter. Whether it's SAT, anything, just crush it like this, okay? It is very fast and easy. So this is trick 1. This is trick 1 in trigonometry. I still have a second trick. So trick 1 is what I've shown to you now, which is where you are going to differentiate this, okay? Then use it to multiply here, then change this sign to cosine, leaving this one here, just like we did here, okay? So differentiate 3x minus 2. That is the angle. Differentiate the angle and place it here at the beginning. Use it to multiply this place, okay? But before then, change the sign to cosine. Then repeat the angle. Remember, whatever we have here represents the angle. That's what it represents. So once you are done differentiating this, differentiate this one, we are going to get 3x. Whenever we differentiate, we'll get 3, not 3x, sorry. Because when we differentiate 3x, we'll get 3. And when we differentiate the constant, nothing, we get 0. So 0 is nothing. Then multiply it by the cosine of 3x minus 2. Look at it here. And that gives us this answer. It is so easy. Please chat me up. I want to hear from you. Do you have a similar method? Do you have a more difficult method? Or have you encountered serious problem with this? I want to know so that I will know where to come in and be of great assistance to you. I am ready and happy to be here, and I want to be an assistant to you. Okay, so this is the first trick, and we are going to proceed straight away to the next trick. I hope your pen is dancing on your book. Yes, on your paper. Please do well to place this on your book. Okay, it's good you take notes. This is an engaging class so that every one of us can work together and be fulfilled at last. So please chat me up. If you have anything to say, I want to know. I want to know. I want to have you. Your presence will help a lot. Yes. Okay, someone said hi. Yes, that is a Kingsway Wisdom. Yes, Kingsway Wisdom. I hope you have subscribed. Yes, please do well to subscribe. Once you come here, somebody said nice. Yes, that is Imole. Are you wonderful? Okay, Imole, are you a wonderful kid? This your name is very long, but I appreciate it. Imole, are you a wonderful kid? Thank you very much. Imole, you said nice. That's good. Then Kingsway Wisdom. Yes, Kingsway Wisdom. That's very wonderful. I like that. I like a situation where you are all engaging, and that is nice. Okay, and okay, Imole and Kingsway Wisdom. Imole and Kingsway Wisdom. Both of you have engaged me. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for engaging AZ Science TV. So do you have any question? Let me know. Put it in the chat box. Okay, put it in the chat box so that I can be rest assured. Okay, so I can be sure that we are all with each other. All right. So Imole, yes, you are with me. I appreciate you for that. Okay, if you have anything to say, okay, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yes. So we go to the next phase. This is the next phase. Let's go straight. Question number 1 and 2 are gone. Now let's look at this particular case here. That's question number 3. That's trick 2. This is called trick 2. Trick 2 is for question number 3 and question number 4. Trick 2. Let me show you this trick here so that you understand what I'm saying. Trick 2. If y equals to sine square x. Question under this trick. Question number 3 is in trick 2. Okay, if y is equals to sine square x, then what do? Find dy dx. Look at this question. Yeah, this is nice, right? Yes. If y is equals to sine square x, find dy dx. Okay, don't worry, I do appreciate every one of you. So this is another trick. Remember, this is not sine 2x. No, this is not sine 2x. This is different from sine 2x. Look at it. This 2 is raised to power here, right? This is raised to power. Why this is coefficient of x? So this is just ordinary x, but this is 2x. So they are not the same. They are different. So what are we going to do about it? That is where the trick comes into play. If you watch our past video, you will understand what we mean. Okay, our past video. So let's look at it. Solution. Now we have y equals to sine square x. Y is equals to sine square x. Now remember what we did the other time. We are going to do something similar to it because the questions are similar, whether it is raised to power or it is a coefficient. They are similar. This is what we are going to do. We are going to differentiate this one as if it is x squared. The whole of this, differentiate it as if it is x squared. Then multiply it by changing the sign to cos without then reduce the power. Okay, reduce this power by 1. This is what we are going to do. Change it as, see, how do we differentiate if y, look at it, if y is equals to x squared, differentiate it. Look at it. They look alike, right? So differentiate this one like this first. Then multiply it by changing sign to cos. And that is the answer. So that is how to solve this problem. Don't worry about anything. They may be bothering you about it. There is no necessary. Okay? This is what you are going to change this one. This is equal to what? What is the y dx here? The y dx is equal to, bring this 2 here, becomes 2x, right? Do the same here. So what is dy dx? Dy dx. Yeah, what is it here? It becomes 2. Look at it, it becomes 2 sine x, right? Sorry. It becomes 2 sine x. That is what we have done. Then multiply it by changing sign to cos and multiply here, okay? Change this sign to cos. Becomes times cos x. So this is 2 sine x cos x when multiplied together. So this gives us 2 sine x cos x. And 2 sine x cos x is equals to sine 2x from double angles, okay? Instead of having 2 sine x cos x, this is also correct, okay? But we just want to compress it, simplify it. It is the same thing as sine 2x. Okay, that's what this is. This is the same thing as sine 2x. So you can see how simple it is. From here, we can easily get this, right? But you have to use compound angles. Yes, I'm going to treat compound angles before the very day of JAMB. So don't forget to register for our REMA class. It's very important, please. Okay, our REMA class. Do well to register. Okay, I'm going to drop our number in my next class. So do well to attend my class tomorrow. Okay, our REMA class. It will hold tomorrow. It will our online class tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to drop the REMA class. It's going to come out very soon. So we are starting our REMA class on the 3rd of April. Okay, it's a class that is back to back. It's going to be blast for those who really want to blast JAMB. It's going to be a very wonderful class. So don't forget, and it's going to take place. I'm going to announce the time and the exact moment it will be taking place so that you get ready. All right, it's just something small, so it's not a big deal. But just do it to just join and see for yourself. First of all, we are interested in making sure that you have these free classes so that you don't have any issue at all. This is very important, okay, before the REMA class. But the REMA class is for few individuals, not for everybody. So for those who are really prepared for JAMB, okay? This is what we have gotten here. And I'm sure we can actually do this without being worried, right? Yes, this won't be a problem at all to majority of us. This is number 1 example. So what am I? Let's go to the next one. Let's look at the next one. Now look at a question like this. I'm going to give us a question that is good. We are going to evaluate. Remember, we are still in this trick. We are still dealing with this trick. So what is this trick? So I believe we are done with this. That's why I have to clean it. Okay, I hope you can see it very well. Please do well to chat me up. It's very important. So we are still in trick number 2. All right. So Moses, I hope you are there. Yes, Imole, you are there, and Kingsway. Please, every one of you, I hope you are there. So just look at this question. I want to give you. Let's look at this easy question so that we can find a better way to answer them. Okay. Look at a question like this. Differentiate. Okay. With respect to s. Find the derivative of. Okay. Look at this. Find the derivative. We are still in this trick. We are going back to the first trick. Okay. No, let me use this method here. That's question 3. Question 4. Find the derivative. Find the derivative of, yes, find the derivative of y equals equals sine open brackets 2x raised by 3 2x raised by 3 plus 3x plus 3x minus 4 minus 4. So I'm sure we can do this, right? We can, yes, because this is trick 1, not trick 2. Okay, we are going back to trick 1. Please, I want us to quickly do this. Let's find a solution to this. No, most of us were not here. We haven't joined us at the time we started the class, right? So what is this going to be? Yes, I enjoy you to join me and do this together. Let's work it out, okay? This is y. Y equals to sine 2x raised by 3, 2x raised by 3 plus 3x minus 4. So what's the solution? Just try it. Let's see how we can solve this together. Yes, because JAMB is getting hotter, so you should get hotter as well. So let's see how we can do it together. What's the solution? Yes, Moses, please. Do you have a solution to it? Okay, I'm here. Yes, Imole. Yeah, thank you very much, Imole. You guys are so nice, so wonderful. Imole, thank you. Kingsway Wisdom, thank you very much. Imole, thank you. Yes, I also know that Moses is with me. Please do well to subscribe, okay? Majority of you are watching, but you haven't subscribed. I want you to subscribe. Everyone should subscribe, okay? Just look at the subscribe button down here and see how you can subscribe. Okay, I appreciate your coming to watch this because I know that you want to engage us. So I appreciate you for being with us. Now, we are still going back to trick 1, not 2. Trick 1 is that we are going to differentiate this one. Okay, differentiate this. Forget about the length. It does not matter. It is an algebra. They are the same. They may be long. So that is dy dx. Look at it. dy dx. dy dx is equals to, let's start with this. Okay, this is d divided by dx. Write this one, repeat this one here. I'm going to make it small for a simple reason, because of space. Okay, so please bear with me. I'm actually rewriting this one. Plus 3x minus 4. This is what we have done just for this alone. And times, change this sign to cosine, just like we have done it before. So we change it to cosine. Then repeat this one again here. Okay, so we are going to repeat it here, and that is 2x raised by 3 plus 3x then minus 4. This is what we have. Okay, then the next phase is for us to differentiate this and multiply it by this, and that solves the problem. So let's differentiate. Let us differentiate this one. Remember it to be in brackets. So how do we differentiate it? This is 3, right? Yes, what you are going to do here, minus 1 from 3. That will give us x, right? X squared. Hope you are getting it. Minus 1 from 3 is x squared. Then use this 3 to multiply this 2. 3 times 2 is 6. Write it here. Then plus this one, when you differentiate 3x, what happens? You know, this is x raised by 1. So minus the 1 from the 1, it becomes x raised by 0. And x raised by 0 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So which means we are left with only 3. And when we differentiate a constant, we get 0. 0 is the answer. So this is what we are going to get when we differentiate only this one. Please don't forget, okay? It's very important we note this. Then this is cosine. Remember, it's multiplication. So that's cosine. Everything we have here, okay? What do we have? We have 2x raised by 3 plus 3x minus 4. This is the solution to this particular question. I do hope it is well understood. In case you are finding anything a bit more complicated, let me know. Put it in the chat box. There's no special section for chat, okay? If you have any question, anything, just put it. Just write hashtag, then go ahead. Because there's no question and answer tag. Okay, there's no place for question and answer tag. Just use the usual method so that we don't complicate the class. Remember, it is JAMB class. I want everybody to be part of it, not people finding it difficult to begin, okay? I want you to quickly do this so that it will be easier for us to continue. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have all subscribed. Kingsway, I hope you have subscribed. Imole, I hope you have subscribed. Okay, then Moses, yes, I hope you have subscribed. Then some of you have not sent any chat at all. I hope we are all subscribed, okay? If this video is making sense at all, if this video is making some impact in you, please do well to smash the subscribe button so as to encourage your teacher, to encourage me, okay, so I can keep promoting content like this. All right, then don't forget to share. Sharing is very important too, so that many persons can keep getting it, more and more persons, like your friends. If you know anybody that's enrolled JAMB, just go ahead and share this to the person. Okay, some persons are not aware, so they have to be aware so that the system can keep progressing. So this is what we have for trick 1. This is not trick 2, this is trick 1. So please don't forget that this is very, very important. Now we are going to look at trick 1 again. Look at this trick. Look at this trick. Very important. I don't know. Does anybody find this confusing? Let me check in the chat box. Is anybody finding this confusing? If you don't understand, let me know, please. Okay? If you don't understand, okay. For now, nobody's watching. If you don't understand, let me know. Okay? Now let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. Please subscribe, subscribe. I'm begging you now. Do it, subscribe, okay? So that we can always keep moving forward. All right? Look at this question. If y, this question, I think it's about question 6. Q6. If y is equals to 3 cos 4x, comma, then dy dx equals what? So what is dy dx? What does it equal? What is dy dx? If y is equals to this, then what is dy dx? Please, I don't want to be talking to myself. Watch and let's see it together, okay? So, solution. Solution. Y is equals to 3 cos 4x. That is what we have for y. Okay? Now, how do we solve this? Remember, we have done the one where there's no coefficient here. It's the same thing, all right? So differentiate this one up here. We don't differentiate the constant here when it is here. Always factorize it out. So dy dx, what is dy dx? I want somebody to solve this. Yes, tell me the answer so I can write it down. Yes, because I know that scholars are with us here. Yes, I know that most of you here are scholars. So anytime I see you, I give thumbs up because I know you're scholars. Last time, I had a great scholar. Yesterday also. So, but today, yes, I saw Moses, a scholar. Yes, Kingsway Wisdom, I saw you, a scholar. All right? Then Imole. Yes, Imole, I saw you too. You are very wonderful. So, what's the solution to that? I'm waiting for the answer. So, who can give me the solution to that? Yes, who is there? Who is there? Yes, solution to this question. What is the solution? Please, let's see if we can get the solution to this. It's very easy. JAMB will not say something very complicated, but they can be tricky at times. All right? So this is what we are going to do. This is 3. First, write 3, then times. When you write 3 times, then don't forget your dx, open bracket. Then bring in 4x. Bring in 4x. 4x. I'm making it simpler. Okay? Normally, I'm supposed to put dot here. Dot means times. Okay? Then multiply by. Change this cos to sine. Remember, this is differentiation. So change the cos to sine. When you change cos to sine, what happens? Because you are changing cos to sine. You are not changing sine to cos. You are changing cos to sine. So which means here, minus will follow. When changing cos to sine in differentiation, minus follows from cos to sine. But from sine to cos, it remains positive, no minus. So we are going to repeat our 4x here. Then close the brackets. This is exactly what we have when it is differentiation. Okay? So we move on. If we move on, what is this? This is 3. So write 3 times. Differentiate this one. Let's see. What is this? Differentiate 4x. We are going to get 4. That is 3 times 4. Then times. Minus, right? Minus sine 4x. So let's write the final answer so that we don't waste time. Because this is JAMB, not any other exam. 3 times 4 is 12. Write our 12. Then we come here. We are seeing a minus here, right? So this minus will be used here. So it becomes minus 12. Becomes minus 12. This minus will come here and become minus 12. Then repeat every other thing. That is sine 4x. This is very simple. Easy peasy, right? Yes. So just try and see how you can learn this trick, and that solves it. There's no problem about this. All right. So these are the major tricks we have to learn as far as this is concerned. Then let's look at other aspects. Let's look at application of calculus. Okay. Yes. Let's look at application of calculus. What you call differentiation. Let's look at differentiation. How do we apply calculus? This is very important. I hope this is well understood. Yeah, please, I want you to put it in chat box. If it's well understood, let me know. If not, still let me know, okay, that you got it. In case you didn't get it, let me know, because I am not here for myself. I'm here for every one of us. All right, please, let me know. Yes, chat box. Do you understand or you don't understand? If you don't understand, let me know. If you understand, please still let me know. Okay? So that is exactly what it is. So we proceed to the next phase. The next one is this. Let's look at application of calculus. The first one is maximum and minimum point. That is what we call stationary point. What we call stationary point. Applications of calculus. This is very important because some students don't know how to apply calculus. And if you cannot apply calculus, it's going to be terrible. Okay? It's going to be terrible because you always apply calculus. So this is application or differentiation. JAMB loves applications a lot. Applied questions. All right, they love when you apply questions, when you apply things. Okay, that is what they love so much. Now, the first one, the question one is what's called maximum and minimum points. Maximum slash minimum point. Yes, what's the maximum and minimum points? That's number one. Okay. So then number two is gradient. Gradient. So let's look at maximum and minimum points. What value of x will make the function a maximum? Look at it. Question number 1. Okay, let's look at question. Under this, what value of x? What value? I hope you are seeing this because since the marker is fading. What value of x? What value of x will make the function? We make the function. Okay, let me start from here. We make the function. What is the function? X open bracket 4 minus x. Okay, let me make it bigger. X open bracket 4 minus x. Okay, 4 minus x. A maximum. A maximum. This is a question mark. What value of x will make the function, will make this function a maximum? That is a question on maximum and minimum point. Now, at maximum or minimum point, dy dx is equal to 0. Yes. Once you get to this, because students are always finding it very difficult. Once they get something like this, they get confused. You don't have to be confused, all right? I will give you different ways in which this can be asked. Maximum and minimum points. These 2 points are called stationary points. Okay? Stationary point. Or we have turning points. Yes, they are turning points. Maximum and minimum points. It is the point where the curve changes direction. You see that this is a curve, right? Yeah, this is where it changes direction. Changes direction, orientation. So what value of x will make this function a maximum? Let's proceed. Let's look at the solution to this question. So I hope you have an idea of this. If not, once you hear this word, maximum, minimum points, just note that dy dx. Just note that dy dx is equal to what? 0. What does it mean? It means find dy dx of the given function. Can be any function. Find dy dx. Okay, once you get the dy dx, don't worry about anything at all. Okay, just go ahead and equate it to 0, then solve the problem. That is all. Then you can see that this is very easy. So we have x, right? Open bracket 4 minus x. So dy dx, we can call it y. Let's say y is equal to this, so that we can get our dy dx. So what is dy dx? We can open the brackets. Yes, open this bracket. Don't use product rule here because it's a waste of time. Just open the bracket and let's solve it together, okay? 4 times x is 4x minus x times x is x squared. This is the best way to leave this kind of question. It's good you know the best way to leave a particular algebraic expression so that you don't have issues, okay? This is not equal to 0, please, for maximum and minimum value. It is dy dx of this expression that is equal to what? 0. So it means we have dy dx. Okay, what is dy dx? So let's go. Differentiate this one. Differentiate 4x. The x will disappear, leaving only 4 behind. So, which means we have 4 here. Then this is minus. Bring it a minus here. Differentiate x squared. These 2 will come down here. So we are going to have 2 here. Then x. Here we have 2 minus 1. Okay, 2 minus 1 is like writing x raised to 1, but there's no point for it. Okay, there's no point writing this, so we can let this go, leaving this alone. Now this is dy dx, right? 4 minus 2x is this. Okay, that's dy dx. This is the dy dx, but it must be equal to 0 for maximum or minimum points. So which means we are now going to equate this to what? To 0 for maximum points. For Is it minimum? Yes. For maximum, look at it. For maximum point. Don't forget. For maximum points. Also for minimum point, okay? Not just maximum, but in this question, our focus is on maximum points. So this is equal to 0. We can now solve this, right? What is the solution? Yes. You can see that I don't have much space. Please permit me to clean some parts. Okay? Which part are we going to clean? We are going to clean. Okay. Let's proceed now. This is 4 and this is minus 2x. So we can write that 4 is equals to, bring minus 2x to this other side. Okay, that is 2x comes 2x. Remember, this is 0. 0 is meaningless, empty. So just take minus 2x to this other side. Then the next phase is to divide by 2, because we are looking for x. So we must divide by 2 on each side of the. So let's divide by 2 here. Permit me to divide by 2 right here. So, or you can just divide by 2 and tell me the answer straight away. Right? So let's divide by 2. Let's use this small space here, because I like us to be well organized here, so that we don't have one issue or the other. So let's divide. Okay, let me use this marker. Sorry for that. So we need to divide by 4 divided by 2 is equals to, this is 2x. So 2x divided by 2. This is what we have. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. These 2, we cancel this, right? So we are now left with x equals to 2. So that is the solution. Right? X is equals to 2. So it is this value 2 that will make this expression, okay, a maximum. 2 will make this expression a maximum. That is the solution. Right? This is a very popular application of differentiation. Maximum and minimum points. Turning point. Stationary point. You see? Then points of inflection, where there are either maximum or minimum points. So try to learn all these parts, because JAMB must set questions on them. Okay, on this area. JAMB cannot escape from this. It's like JAMB is entangled to this kind of place. Okay, so now let me write another question on minimum. Right, find the minimum distance. Good. This has to do with minimum. I want you to see by yourself. See how questions are set. This is physics. Let me read it so that you understand. Then I'll write on the board. The distance traveled by a particle from a fixed point is given as, please note this thing. I want to show you something very striking. If you check here now, I have so many questions only in 1 year. I have so many questions here that are coming from calculus. In fact, this is the 4th question in a year that is coming from only differentiation. So that's to tell you how significant this topic, calculus, is. Okay, before JAMB. So please, okay, 4th question coming from only one topic. So don't think that calculus is something you can sweep under the carpet. Calculus is a major JAMB topic. JAMB must set questions on calculus. And not just set questions. Sometimes they set up to 15 questions. Sometimes 10. Sometimes 7, 8, 9. So note that calculus is very important. Both integration and differentiation. So let's proceed. Let me quickly proceed. Remember this is the 4th one. Let me write it so that you can have a better view, okay, of what we are saying here. We are still on maximum and minimum distance. I hope this one is understood. Please do well to study calculus. It is a major JAMB topic. Okay? JAMB always sets calculus. So with my years of experience in handling questions here, I have seen a lot as far as JAMB is concerned, especially when it comes to topical analysis. JAMB always likes certain topics and give priority to certain topics than others. Okay, so that's why you have to know the ones that are always coming out. So let me write this one. This is question. This is another question. Question So let's write the distance traveled by a particle. The distance traveled by a particle okay, yeah. The distance traveled by a particle from a fixed point, from a fixed point, from a fixed point is given as is given as s equals t raised by 3 t raised by 3 minus t square minus t plus 5 minus t plus 5 centimeters. Full stop. Find the minimum distance. You see how this is set, right? Find the minimum distance. Find the minimum distance that the particle can cover. Find the minimum distance that the particle can cover from the fixed point. From the fixed point. So look at this question. Yes, you see, they make it so long so that you think there will be no headway. No, this question is one of the cheapest questions. Just look at it very well. You see that it's quite easy, right? Yes, this is what you need. This is exactly what you need. Okay, we are to find the minimum distance that the particle can cover from the fixed point. So we have to differentiate this. Remember, when you differentiate distance, you get velocity. Okay? And when the velocity is 0, that is where you get the minimum distance. What is velocity? Change. Okay, let's say speed. What is speed? Because it said distance here. What is speed? Speed is the rate of change of distance. But when the speed is 0, so which means when you differentiate it and you get 0, which means there is no change in distance again. So you now get minimum distance. That is how science students navigate these kind of topics. But if you're an art student, don't worry. It's still very easy. I hope you are with me. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Please, I want you to put in the comment section, I'm with you. All right? So I'm more than happy to. I'm not seeing any comments. Please, I want to see comments. All right? Because I want you to always be with me. Thank you very much. Somebody is watching. If you are the one watching, please let me know. Okay? Let me know in the comment section. I'm more than happy. Let me know in the chat box, which is very important. Now, this is how to do it. Solution. We know that, okay, this is the solution. Okay? We are already given that S is equals to T raised by 3 minus T square minus T plus 5. This is what it is, right? Yes. This is what it is. Now let's differentiate. What is ds dt? Differentiate, okay, ds dt. So let's differentiate with respect to t. So this 3 comes down here, becomes 3t. Then subtract 1 from 3, becomes square. Okay, becomes square here. Then minus. This is minus. Then this 2 comes down here, becomes 2t. Okay, then subtract 1 from 2, becomes 1. So we have to write the 1 here. But there's no point because t raised by 1 is 1. Is t raised by 1 is same thing as t. Then plus 0. This is 0. This one will disappear. This one here will disappear when it is differentiated. When a constant differentiated, it disappears. So we are now going to move ahead to solve. Let's solve it. Let's continue. ds dt, right? Good. Now, Remember, when we differentiated this, we got this, right? And we know that the s dt or dy ds will be 0 for maximum or minimum points. So, but this is minimum distance. Look at it here. Minimum distance. Minimum distance. Minimum distance is obtained when the speed is 0 or when the velocity is 0. That is where you obtain minimum distance, because speed is the rate of change of distance with time. But if there's no change in distance, it means you are not going to have minimum distance, because velocity or speed is 0. Now we proceed. It means that this 3t square minus 2t is equal to what? 0. That is for minimum, look at it, for minimum distance or minimum or maximum points. Okay, this is 0. So in brackets, right, for minimum distance. Okay, for minimum distance, this is what you are going to get for minimum distance. Then we can solve it, right? Yes, it's simple. Let's factorize. So if we factorize, we are going to have t brought out. Then inside the bracket, we have 3t. Remember, we have t squared here. So we have removed one of the t out here. Then we have only 3t inside. Then minus 2 equal to 0. You see that? So the distance traveled by a particle from this is this. So find the minimum distance that the particle can cover from the fixed point. So we are looking for the minimum distance, not the time. Okay, the minimum distance. But this is time, right? This is time. So what is t? T is equal to 0. This t is equal to 0, or this t. This t. Look at it. 3t minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have gotten 1t. This one will make minimum distance. If you substitute this t here now, you will get a minimum distance, right? Yes, but here is 0, 0, 0. You get plus 5 centimeters. That is minimum distance. Then we want to get another one again. All right? 3 is equal to 2 divided by 3. So 3 cancels divided by 3. So 3 cancels 3. We have t equals 2 over 3. Please pay attention to this question. We are not looking for time, we are looking for distance. We are not looking for time, we are looking for distance. Minimum distance, not just any distance. But the question here is that which distance are we going to look for? Where we have 2 time, right? So we are going to substitute in these 2. Where are we going to get minimum distance? Is it when t is 0 or when t is 2 over 3? Okay? It is when t is what? 0. When you have the minimum time, that's where you have the minimum distance. So it's when t is 0. Now, take this one here, substitute this into this. Then we are going to get the minimum distance. Okay, you know, when you put this 0 here, you will get 0 raised to power 3. When you put the 0 here, you get 0 raised to power 2. When you put 0 here, you get 0. So everything here becomes 0. Then we are left only 5 centimeters. We are left only 5 centimeters. So this one is not the answer, but when you use this time, substitute the time here, the s becomes this s, not the s, please. This particular quantity s, which is distance, becomes minimum distance. All right, so for minimum distance, which is sm, for minimum distance, we have s equals to 0 raised by 3, okay, 0 raised by 3 minus 0 square, then minus 0, then plus 5. That is equals to 5 centimeters. This is the minimum distance. Okay, that is the minimum distance. Please don't get this confused. It is very, very easy. Okay, any question from there? We have, okay, the particles are already given 39. So any question, let me know. Put in the chat box. Let me see if we have any question. We have 5.2 centimeters. Then we, okay, there are two of them here. ds dt, okay, 32 square plus 5t. Any question, please? Any question? I hope we got it right, though. This is minus 2t. Okay, okay. This is what we are going to do here for easy work, okay? I think there is an issue here. This one here, this is minus 2t, then minus 1. There's minus 1 here. Please, there is minus 1 right here. Okay? This is minus 1, don't forget. So this is what we equate to 0. Let's equate this to 0. If we equate to 0, we have 3t squared minus 2t minus 1 is equal to what? 0. This is what we have. Okay? I hope you are seeing it. Then we can factorize this. How do we factorize? It's very easy. So we'll look for two numbers that when you multiply them to give minus 3, then when you add up to give minus 2, what are those two numbers? Put them into the brackets. Remember the first stage I said before in my previous class. Easy method for this, especially for those of us who are not very strong. Okay, who are not very strong. This is what you are going to do. First divide by 3. So you have t squared minus, okay, this will be, yes, no, we're not dividing by 3. Take this 3, multiply by this. So that gives minus 2t, okay, then minus 3 equal to 0. You see, I have used this 3 to multiply this, and that gives me minus 3, okay? That gives minus 3. Now factorize this. Let's factorize without wasting our time. This is what we are going to do, and put it like this. We are not going to waste time. So look for two numbers that you add up to give minus 2. Then when you multiply, it gives minus 3. So let's start. Minus 3 plus 1 is the answer. Yes. Minus 3 plus 1 will give me minus 2. Okay? So minus 3 and plus 1. So which means we are going to have t minus 3 and t plus 1. Do you understand? Once you get this is what you do next. Don't worry about anything. Okay? Don't worry about anything here. Just have it like this. You know, we did what? We did something here, right? We did something here, which may not even be necessary. Okay? It's not necessary. Go ahead. This is t. T minus 3 is equal to what? 0. Or t plus 1 is equal to what? 0. You get it? Then transfer this to the other side. We have t equals to 3. If you transfer to this side, then transfer this to this other side too. We have t equals to minus 1. T equals minus 1. Now let's finalize it. You know there was 3 here. Divide by 3. Divide this by 3 and divide this by 3. That solves it. That's just the simplest way. In case you have been struggling with this type of quadratic equation, which I'm going to treat in my other class. Okay, easy peasy way of solving quadratic equation. If you cannot use the plug-in method, there's an easy way to solve it. Okay, so what do we now do? Final answer. Therefore, let's say therefore t is equals to 3 divided by what? 3, or look at it, or minus 1 divided by 3. So that gives t to be 1 used to find the minimum distance. So substitute for the two. One is bigger. Which one is smaller? So the smaller one is the minimum distance. All right. So I want you to do that yourself. Okay. When you do it, put the answers in the chat box. Okay. So I want you to do it. Let's see. Yes, it is quite easy. Okay. It's not a difficult thing. It's just that we are not used to this type of work, but we have to get used to it because it is necessary. Okay. So So the answers are -1 and -1/3 and 1. These are the two values. But which one will give us the minimum distance? Which one is minimum distance? That's very important. The one that will give us the minimum distance is the one with the what? Minimum time. So don't use this and this. This is too big. So remember, the more the time, the more the distance. So the smaller distance, the smaller time will give us the smaller distance. The bigger time will give us the bigger distance. Is that taken? So it means that the minimum distance is gotten by, okay, let me clean this part, okay? I hope we understood this one. So we are going to use the equation. We already have the equation there. What was the equation there? 39. So look at the equation. S is equals to T raised by 3 minus T raised by 2 minus T, then plus 5. Remember, it is in centimeters. Okay, so let's substitute. Let's get minimum distance. That's S subscript M. S subscript M. So T is -1/3. Don't use this. Use minus because it is the smallest time. Minimum time equals to minimum distance. I didn't say equal to, but I don't mean equal to. I mean proportional. Okay. So this is raised by 3 minus -1/3 again here. And this is square, minus here again, then -1/3, then plus 5. So this is what we have here. Then what do we have here? We have -1/27. Then this is -1/9, right? And this is plus 1/3, and this is plus 5. So we can go ahead and find. This is 5/1. So what is the LCM? It's 27, right? 27. So that gives us 1 minus 3. Okay, 1 minus 9 into 27 is 3. Then 3 times 1 is 3. Then plus 3 into 27 is 9. Then times 1, that's plus 9. Then plus 27 times 5. And use your calculator. What's 27 times 5? Yes. So let's find 27 times 5. Please take that. Take your calculator. So what's 27 times 5? 27 times 5 is 135. Okay. This is 135. So we can go ahead without wasting our time. So 135 plus 9. Okay. 135. Add 9 and add 1. That's 9 plus 1 is 10, right? Look at this. This is plus 1. Please don't forget. This is plus 9. That is 10. Add 10 to this. That's 145. Okay. So let's say plus 10. Then we minus this 3. Minus 3. That gives 142 divided by 27. Okay. 142 divided by 27. So we can go ahead and divide by 27. So the answer is 5.3. Okay, so the minimum distance is 5.3 centimeters. So that is the answer, 5.3 centimeters. I hope you got it. Put it in the comment section, put it in the chat box. Let me see how you did yours. Okay, but here we have 5.2. It can be 5.2, don't worry, or 5 point whatever. Okay, whatever it is, you are correct. So I got 5.3 because of my approximations. But if you use four-figure table, you are going to get 5.2. Yes, calculator approximates a lot. So that's why you are supposed to use, you are supposed to understand your four-figure table and use it here. But if you have a number that is close, no problem. So the answer here is 5.3. So any question, put it in the chat box. I want to be sure that you actually got what you are looking for. I am enjoying your class. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, this is Chuku Emeka Nelson. Chuku Emeka Nelson. Thank you very much. I'm with you, sir. Oh, Chuku Emeka, thank you. And I have Ayo. Yes, Ayo. I have yes, okay, Imole Ayo. Oh wow, you are still there. Thank you. Yes, these are committed members. Then I have Kingsway. Kingsway, thank you. Thumbs up. Chukwuemeka, thank you. You are enjoying my class, you said. So I appreciate you very well. This shows that you are committed to learning, and I can assure you that you will be a success in any exam you go to. Okay, but if you enrolled JAMB, let me know. Put it in the chat box. Okay, I want to know if you actually enrolled JAMB. Okay, don't forget our email channel. Our email channel, if you want to reach us through our email, azsciencetv@gmail.com. Okay, azsciencetv@gmail.com. azsciencetv, small letters, okay, at gmail.com, all written together. That is the Gmail for this channel. So thank you very much. So this is how to apply calculus in maximum and minimum points. Then let's look at the second one, which is gradient or slope. Number 2 is gradient or slope. So let's finish this and go to gradient or slope. Don't forget, it's still the same thing. Gradient or slope. So Chukwuemeka, thank you very much. Imole, thank you. Kingsway, I appreciate 3 of you. Yes, you have shown commitment, that you have shown that you are committed not just to learning but to AZ Science TV. So AZ Science TV appreciates you a lot. Okay, thank you very much. Then the second one, which is number 2, is known as gradient. Gradient. I'm sure you have heard this a couple of times. Gradient, or what you call slope. Gradient or slope. Yes, JAMB and gradient are very tight, as in they are boson friends. Yes, if you don't see gradients, you will see minimum or maximum points, or you will see other applications. You can see the way they did it. All right, so that you need to understand. Okay, look at this now. At what point is the gradient of the curve equal to 0? Look at this now. A question. Let me read this question or write this question for better view. At what point is the gradient? Please, I hope you are all subscribed. Please don't just watch and go, and do it to smash the subscribe button. Okay, Chukwuemeka, I hope you are my subscriber now. What about Imole? Kingsway, please now smash the subscribe button. Okay, so that will encourage me to keep posting content. So thank you very much. At what point is the gradient of the curve? What is the curve? The curve is x squared minus 6x. S squared minus 6x. Okay, s squared minus 6x and plus 3. Plus 3. That is it. Equal to 0. So now this is a question. This is a very powerful question. Now the question is this: at what point is the gradient of the curve this equal to 0? Which means gradient is dy dx. Don't forget, is what? Dy dx. That is what gradient is. Gradient is the same thing as slope. It means how slopey is a surface or a line. Okay, that is gradient or slope. Is it flat? If a surface is flat, the gradient is 0. Okay, if it's flat, its gradient is 0. But if it's slopey like this, then it has a greater gradient than 0. So let's look at its solution. Please subscribe, subscribe. Chuku, subscribe, please. Please help me subscribe. I'll be happy if I have you as my subscribers. What about Imole? Yes, this way. Come on, subscribe now. Come on. Okay, just subscribe so that we can keep moving forward. Okay, your subscription will keep pushing forward. Remember, we are moving forward. Yes, but you are the determinant of the motion. So thank you very much. At what point is this gradient equal to 0? First, what is gradient? It is not equal to 0. except if it's specified. Like here, the gradient here is equal to 0, but not in all cases. But I'm starting right here so that you understand better. Okay? So first, what is y? We take our y to be the whole of this. So y is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 3. This is our x. Okay? This is our x. This is our y. Y is x squared plus 6x plus 3. Now, the question is, what is dy dx? You must find dy dx. Remember, gradient is change in y over change in x. So that is dy dx. Don't forget that. So let's find dy dx. So what is dy dx? Differentiate this function. That is the meaning. So let's differentiate. Differentiate 2x. These 2 will come down here, okay, and becomes 2x. So we are going to write 2x right here. That's what we have here, okay? We write 2x here. Then continue, differentiate this. This is 6s. When you differentiate 6s, it becomes 6. The x will disappear. I've explained it in the previous examples, okay? We have can hear me now. Oh, sorry for that. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Okay? Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Please, I want to know if you can hear me, please. Mr. Caleb, can you hear me, please? If you can hear me, just type in the chat box. We can hear you. Please, I want to know if you can hear me. Oh, thank you, Caleb. Oh, Mr. Caleb, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Sir Caleb, thank you very much. Okay, you have joined. I hope you have subscribed. If you have subscribed, I want to know, please, are you subscribed? Let me know in the chat box, okay, if you have subscribed, right? So I'm very happy to know if you have subscribed as well. Sorry for that I went this far without you hearing me. I'm going to repeat this again. Yes, I will repeat it. I have no choice. Okay, I hope this is clear. I don't know, but I'm sure that you didn't get it. All right, let me start all over again, okay? I apologize for that. Please, bear with me. This is gradient. Okay? Gradient means slope. And this is one of the applications of differentiation. The first one is maximum and minimum points. But this second one now is gradient. And it's equals to change in y over change in x. That is dy dx. All right? Then this question here is a past JAMB question. So what is it talking about? At what point is the gradient of the curves x squared minus 6x plus 3 equal to 0? What does it mean? Gradient is dy dx, but we are giving y. This is y. So y is equals to this. And that was what we did here. Okay? Y is equals to x squared plus 6s plus 3. Okay? So please, if you subscribe, let me know in the chat box. Okay? So that I can appreciate you for that. If you subscribe, because I want to know in the chat box. Okay? So x squared plus 6s plus 3. Yes. Differentiate this. To get the gradient is equals to dy dx. So differentiate. If you differentiate x squared, these two will come down here and multiply x. Then subtract 1 from these two and place it here. That is 2x raised to power 1, or simply 2x. That's what we have here. Okay? Please don't forget that. Then if we differentiate 6x, we will be left only 6. The x will disappear. So that's why we have 6 here. Then if we differentiate the constant, it will vanish to be 0. So there's no need to write anything again. So this is what we have. Then for this question, we are given that the gradient is equal to 0. Okay, I hope you can hear me, please, because I'm not seeing the light. Okay, let me position well so that you can see the light. Now, we are given that the gradient is equal to 0. That's why we have 0 here. Okay, then we can solve based on what we have here. It means that 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. That is our dy dx. Solve it. Bring this plus 6 to the other side. That becomes minus 6. So we have 2x on the left-hand side equals to minus 6 here. Then divide both sides by 2. Then our final answer is what? So I was trying to ask for the final answer. I never knew that you couldn't hear me. Okay, that was when I got to know that you could not actually hear me. So what is the answer to the question now? That was what I wanted to know. Please, Mr. Caleb, Mr. Moses, yes, Kingsway, and the rest. I hope you can all. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Okonkwo, AK. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, I can hear. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the answer to this particular one is x is equals to minus 3. That is the solution to this particular question. Okay, I hope it is well understood. Yes, this is a simple way to solve it. So if you understood this question, I appreciate you. Please let me know. Yeah, I want to know. And if you have a better way to do it, why not tell us? Yes, because I believe that when we join hands together, we get a better result. Yes. So this is a very simple way and one application of differentiation. Always coming out in JAMB. In fact, if you're opening all the books, you will think that this is what JAMB is meant to do. So we are going to the next question so that we don't waste much time, okay? We are gradually wrapping up. So let's quickly go to the next question under applications of differentiation, then other gradients. So please, I hope you have copied this. I hope your pen has written this on paper, because it's good to engage completely so that on that day you have something to put your eyes on, okay? So this is calculus. We move on to the next one. So let's look at the next question. Look at this question. The slope. Okay, find the slope of the curve. Yes, find the slope of the curve. That's question 2 now. This is another question. Find the slope of the curve. Find the slope of the curve y equals to 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 at 1,4. This at 0.14. So this is the point. Okay, remember it's coordinates. Yes, this has a relationship with coordinates. Okay, at this. So find the slope of the curve y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 at this point. Okay, so let's solve this problem. Very easy, right? That's how JAMB behaves. Yes, if you don't understand JAMB, you will just be reading and reading, as if only reading can make you pass JAMB. Reading alone cannot make you pass JAMB. So it can't make anybody pass JAMB. But if you read alone, the person will only end up scoring low. You have to understand the trick for JAMB as well. So when you finish with your books, go and master tricks. JAMB tricks is not all about reading. JAMB is not WAEC, it's not NECO, it's not GC, it's not G. Okay? JAMB is a different exam, full of tricks, full of different ways to trick you. So that's what you need to understand. They know that they don't teach most of these things in secondary school. So you have to learn it yourself. Okay? So let's proceed. Find the slope of the curve. This is the curve. First, you are going to write the curve. Don't forget, it's very important. You must understand the curve. That is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. You must understand this. Remember, it is, look at what we are looking for. Dy dx. Now that you know your y, we know our y, right? Now we need to find dy dx. So let's find dy dx. Dy dx. Yes. So who can find dy dx? Who can differentiate this and put it here? So I want to see who can do it, okay? Yes. Let's see. Mr. Moses. Mr. Caleb. Are we here? Mr. Caleb. So thank you very much for joining me. Mr. Moses. Thumbs up. Mr. Caleb. Mr. Kingsway. Thank you. Mr. Imole. Oh, I appreciate every one of you. Okay? Let's see now. Yes. How can we put this here? Mr. Kingsway. Every one of you. Yes. Are you with me? Please, are you with me? Let's see now. How can we solve this? Okay, let's proceed. This is 2 times 2. These 2, we are differentiating, not integrating, please. So this 2 times this 2 is 4. So we are going to write the 4 first. Then before bringing x here, then subtract 1 from this 2. If you subtract 1 from this 2, it becomes 1, which is what should be written here. But you know that it's not necessary to write 1 here, because x raised to the power 1 is still x. So we let that slide. Then we go to the next one. Differentiate 5x. If we differentiate 5x, we are going to get 5. We will get 5. This is 5. And that is the end. When you differentiate this minus 3, it will disappear, because it's a constant. There's no x, there's no y, there's no k, there's no z. It's just a constant, a normal number. Okay? So it will disappear when you differentiate it. Please don't forget that. This is how it's going to end. Now let's go back. Let's go back. Okay? Where are we going to? To the question. Find the slope of the curve. Y equals 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. At where? This. So at 1 and 4. Remember, we don't have y here anymore. What we have here is x. So we are using only this one. So fix your x here. Okay, we are using only this one here. So the slope, which is dy ds, will now be 4 open bracket x. This is our x. Don't use 4. Use the x, not y. Okay, the first one here is x, y, this is y. So use x equals to 1. So this is 1. Close the bracket. Then plus 5. What should be the answer? So who can tell us the answer? Here. Yes. Let's see. Please, if you have not subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Please do where to smash the subscribe button. Okay. If this lesson has impacted you, or anyone you share it to, please do it to subscribe. Okay, your subscription is what keeps us going. It is what fuels us. All right, it's going to be very wonderful when I see your subscription. All right, so please do it to subscribe. I love your engagement. It's been very wonderful. I appreciate you a lot. So please, what is the answer to that question? I want to see the answer to the question. Okay, yeah, somebody has already said this. Yes. Mene Gideon. Thank you very much. Mene Gideon, yes, I see that. I see you. Mene Gideon calculated it. Okay, then Mr. Caleb Ongulu. Yes, you gave me an answer too. Yes, and your answer correlated. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for the engagement. It means that AZ Science TV has audience that are very much committed to it. So I appreciate you a lot. I'm taking record at the backside because I know that one day I'm going to appreciate every one of you, okay, for your engagement. Thank you very much. You all did well, okay. Mr. Caleb Menegideon, Mr. Menegideon, thank you. All right. So the both of you did extremely fantastically well. So this is 4 times 1, okay? 4 times 1 gives us, that's the YDX, please don't forget, the YDX. 4 times 1 gives us 4, then plus the 5 we have here, okay? And that gives us 9. This is the answer to the question. So it is very easy, all right? So thank you very much. We have to go right now. Yes, these are the 2 major applications of differentiation. So do well to join me same time, same channel tomorrow. Okay, we'll be here from 8 o'clock. The channel starts lessons. We do it every day, back to back, just to make sure that everybody succeeds in the forthcoming JAMB examination. So thank you very much, Mr. Moses. I appreciate you. Mr. Caleb Ongul, I appreciate you. Mr. Kingsway, I can't forget you. Okay, and Mr. Menegideon, I appreciate you a lot. Okay, and a host of others, including those I can't remember. Please don't be angry. I appreciate every one of you, the viewers, the subscribers, those of you that subscribe.